Good morning, everyone. I'll just get the chat up. I'm doing my ironing today. I'm not feeling good today, though. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I wasn't on yesterday because yesterday was a beautiful day, and so was Saturday night. It was beautiful. So I was out taking advantage of it. There we go, found it. There we are. Good morning, lovely Mason. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a happy Monday. There we go. Got his. Right, wait till I put these, wait to move stuff out the road so I can put these up here. There we are. That's us now. Good. Mikey, stop living dangerously. There's Mikey up to it again. Do you hear him? He's under the chair. He likes to live dangerously, don't you? I'm going to take a little drink of iron brew. I've already done a wee bit of ironing, but I've got some more to go on with. But I almost fainted today. It was terrible. And I'm blaming a change of life for it. Blaming a change of life. There's my lovely Em. Good morning, sweet Em. I hope you're doing good. So, the past couple of weeks I've been having the symptoms, really bad symptoms of the change of life. Hi, sweet KJ. You know, hot night sweats are terrible. There's my lovely Sky. Cramp, all this kind of stuff, you know, hot flushes, is that all this has been going on. So this morning I goes up my swimming. I don't eat anything before I got my swimming, obviously. And I went up my swimming and I went in and I done 60 lengths. And when I went to get out the pool, I almost fainted. Good morning, Fiona. I just felt myself go, I had to grab the bar. And I was like, oh my God, don't faint, don't be causing a scene. You know, I thought, I'm going to be causing a scene, there'll be people all around me and there'll be paramedics and all the rest of it. So I managed to get out of the pool anyway and I went into the shower and I just leaned against the wall of the shower like that and just let the cold water run down the back of my neck. It was a whole incident nearly. Good morning, lovely Fiona. Oh, it's terrible. I'm going to, and I'm not allowed any hormones or anything like that, so. No, she's fine. The Karen Mason, no, she's fine. Because, you know, even if people are nasty to me, I'm nice back. So when I go in and I see her, I say, good morning, how are you this morning? I say it to her. So I do. It might be, but I'm blaming everything on the change of life. I think it's that. I'm feeling, I'm got my iron brew, so I'm feeling all right. I'm doing my ironing. Need to go on with this ironing. But do you know how you think to yourself, oh no, please don't do it. Please don't do it. That's what I was telling myself that. I don't know, maybe if I got out the pool, if I got out the pool too fast or what, but it was the definite faint feeling. I was like, oh no, this lovely Virus. Good morning, Virus. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, so it was nearly a scene. Mikey, stop lift. Do you hear him? He loves it when I'm talking to you. He likes to live dangerously. Does it? See, I was talking to my mum before I came on to use, and I was telling her, and she says it's probably all the change of life stuff as well. But I felt okay when I was in the pool, but I'm trying to get as many laps in as possible within half an hour. So 60 laps in half an hour I'm doing, so I'm going down pretty fast, pretty heavy breathing and stuff. Just you rest, Virus, then. Just you rest, because I'm going to rest. See, after I do that, and I'm getting my pyjamas back on. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get my pyjamas back on, and I'm going to be on the couch, sitting, feeling sorry for myself. That's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow I'll be very careful getting out of the pool. Can you imagine it, me fainting up the swimming, and it'd be I'd be so embarrassed I might never go back if I'd have done that. I'm terrible. I'm running out of coat hangers here. And listen, I'm waiting on all these deliveries coming. As I said, I went crazy buying Christmas stuff. I forgot what I've bought. I bought that much Christmas things. Well, do you know something? I think we're all feeling, I don't know if it's the change in the weather or what, but I think we're all feeling a wee bit depressed recently. I don't, maybe it's all this, the fact, Mikey, get out of there! All the virus carry on, I don't know. There's my flamingo, I love this top, look. That's just me, isn't it? Flamingo. So, I think we're all feeling it. It must be the change in weather. Between that and the change of life for me, I'm going crazy. I'm going to need a holiday when all this is over. I'm going to need somebody to take me to Bora Bora. So if anybody wants to take me to Bora Bora, I might come with you. Yeah. Swim in this ocean and all that. It'd be wonderful. Wonderful. Lying under a palm tree drinking a pina colada. I can just see myself with a coconut bikini on. I'd need a coconut bikini on, lying there in Bora Bora just to complete the ensemble or whatever you call it. Yes, see, that's it. We've got to get back up and do it. There's some days that I've actually felt as if I really didn't want to get out of bed, honestly, but I forced myself to do it. I'm glad I did. But that this morning, I was a bit scary this morning. That was a wee bit scary for me. Do you know what it reminded me when I got the tattoo, my very first tattoo, the one on my bottom, and I almost fainted. I felt so light in it, that's not like me. My head felt lightheaded, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to faint. And I'm hanging on to the bar and I'm thinking, don't you dare, Linda, don't you dare faint. If you faint, I'm never going to speak to myself again, I was saying. And then I just went into the shower and under the cold water, that helped, under the cold water. No, KJ, I never eat before I go swimming. I never eat, I always just have one of my energy drinks, and I know that's bad for you. I know I'm a bad wicked person at times, but I had my energy drink this morning. Oh yeah, viruses. See, people that have not got like mental issues don't understand it, and you get people saying pull yourself together, and I don't know a single person that's had depression that when someone said to you, pull yourself together, they went, you know something? I never thought of that. Thank you. There we go. Depression's not here anymore. Some people don't understand if they've not been through it. As I said, I realised I had depression when I'd fell out with my entire family. And it was coming back from Disney World, the happiest place on earth. Good morning, lovely Rachel. And my ex-husband and my mum and dad and the kids and all that were all talking to each other. They were all having a blast in the airport, and I'm sitting myself like that. And I thought, there's something wrong with this picture here. That's when I realised I needed help. And I'm glad I went up to the doctor and said it to him. In fact, do you know, there's been a few times that my doctor must look at me and think she's an idiot. One was years and years and years ago. Can you remember the rods that they used, birth control rods they'd put in your arm? Right. I thought, I'm going to be a guinea pig here and I'm going to take them. I'm taking these rods in my arm, right? So I takes the rods in the arm. Well, I never stopped bleeding, right, for a year. As well as having the rods, they were giving me the pill to try and stop the bleeding and everything like that. It wasn't happening. My mood swings were terrible, and I kept going back to the doctor and saying, going to please take these out my arm, and he was saying, they cost £150, right? And I was going, please go take them out. No, try something else. It got so bad, this is exactly what I done. I went up to the doctor. I don't recommend any of you doing this, by the way, right, but I done it, and I was being honest. I went up to the doctor and I says to him, doctor, see if you don't take these rods out of my arm today, I swear I'm going home, I'm going to drink a bottle of vodka and I'm going to cut my own arm open and take them out. And he said, okay, I'd go into the treatment room then. And he took them out for me. But that's what I had to do. That's how demented. That's the only word for it. I was demented. Yes, I know. See, people that say get over it, and even what are you depressed about? Now, sometimes you're not depressed about anything in particular. You're just depressed. That's the exact truth. I've said that to him. And there was, see, honestly, there was another time that I'd actually come off my antidepressants because I thought I felt great. I felt great, and I thought, why am I even taking these tablets? I don't need them. I'm feeling fine. Right, bad move. I came off them. And a slump, I went right downhill, really bad. Again, thinking my family would be better off if I wasn't here. All these kind of thoughts were going through my head. And I went up to the doctor, right? And I went in, and there was a student with him, and he said, Linda, you don't mind if there's a student here? And I said, I don't mind if there's a student. I says, that's fine. He says, what can I help you with today? I says, doctor, I says, I'm going off my effing nut. I says, I'm going crazy. I says, you're going to need to help me. I says, I'm feeling as if everybody would be better with it. When he was going, See, when you were telling your diagnosis to this particular doctor, he always stuck his tongue out and went, like that. And the more intense you were, the faster all this went. So, that doctor, you know, I don't see doctors now. I just go and tell them everything. Oh, YouTube doctors and also receptionists. See these receptionists that are actually doctors, that you phone up for something and they ask you what's wrong with you, and they're giving you a diagnosis over the phone. I didn't know receptionists are doctors now, but there you are, they are. So, long story short, if you're on tablets, you're feeling great, don't come off them because you'll slump, which I done. He said, what did you come off them for? I said, because I felt fine. So yeah, there's been a few times the doctor's been, you know, I'm thinking about that, if you're getting committed sometimes, the way I talk to the doctors. I mean, even the pain, the pain in my leg when I had got the metal rod down it, and they were saying, fair enough, I was on the morphine now, and they were saying the pain level, there's the chart and all that, what are you? I says, I'll tell you the pain, I want to stick my head in that wall, that's the pain level. And they went, okay, it's a 10 then. Do you know the worst thing, virus? Google. Google is the worst thing. See if you're getting symptoms, right? I don't care. See if you've got a sore finger and you go into Google and you Google it. It'll come up cancer. It'll come up cancer. It doesn't matter what you Google. Right? You're feeling a wee bit sick. Google it. It comes up some sort of cancer. The worst thing I ever done was, I had no idea what a lymph node was. There you go. I had no idea what a lymph node was. And they were talking to me about this lymph node that was a funny shape and size. And I was like, what the hell's a lymph node? So Google, my friend, Googled it. First thing, cancer. I was like, oh Jesus. So don't Google. Don't Google anything. Yes, see, my mum does that. My mum goes on to Google, and she does it even with a wee dog. She goes on and she Googles things, and she says that the dog's got some kind of disease or something like that. This morning she was saying she keeps yawning. I think there's something wrong with her. She keeps yawning. I says, Mum, you're just looking for something to be wrong. I think we're all going a bit crazy here in Scotland. I think we're all feeling it now. You do see crazy people. You do get folks saying things like that. That tell you about your diagnosis. As I say, do you know, see when I'm in the doctor's or the hospital, I know my folder just by looking at it, because my folder is like this. And I go like that to the girls. That's my folder right there. And they'll pick it up and they'll say, Linda, and I'll say, told you. Not that I'm bragging, not I'm like, mine's is bigger than yours. I'm not, I'm not saying that. Eh, my folder's bigger than your folder. I'm just saying I know mine. I don't like googling anything now because that automatically tells me that I've got a brain tumour or something. And even my brother, when with his diagnosis, I was reading up and I thought I shouldn't have done that because it's all bad news. Yes. My poor mum, that she worries about everybody still. And do you know what today is? Wait, I'm going to tell you what today is. Oh, virus, we're all here anyway for you. And I think there's a lot of us in the chat that kind of but nobody will understand exactly what you're going through apart from yourself. But we've all went through some sort of episodes, let's say, and maybe we can help you. There's lovely Lewis. Hi, Lewis. Oh, you've got university work. That's excellent. Well, listen, see today. See, I'll never forget, and if my ex-husband's watching, which I doubt he is, but if he is, today would have been 29 years I got married. I got married on the 21st of September 1991. I was only a wee girl. But there you go. I mean, we've been divorced for what, 7 years? Something like that, 7, 8 years, maybe longer, have we? I don't know. We've been divorced a while anyway. But you never forget. Yes, see that's we've all, nobody can understand what you're going through because it's you. Even doctors and nurses, you can tell them what you're going through, but they don't understand it. The only person that understands it is you. So nobody should be telling you how you should be feeling, etc. But and we're all here anyway. We've all had some kind of similar. Oh, that'd be wonderful, virus. Good morning, lovely Sky Spirit. Oh, Sky Spirit, that's what I was saying. I wasn't on yesterday, but yesterday was so beautiful and Saturday night was so beautiful that I had to sit outside my wee bit because I'm not going to be able to do it for much longer because it's getting kind of chilly. But it was wonderful just sitting out and the wee dogs, they were out and about and so I took a wee day off yesterday. Virus, we're all here for you anyway. This is a safe place for us to talk and stuff. Do you know something I've been thinking about? I can't believe someone said ew to me just because I showed mascara, a bit of mascara on Saturday. That's kind of got me a bit that somebody would say that. I would never say, if somebody was showing me something so personal as what that is to me, I wouldn't be saying ew. That's not very nice. Is it just me? Did I take it the wrong way? Or I don't know. I'm sensitive now. I'm sensitive. Oh no, well see if you've not got any midges then you've knocked it off, as we say. And all that midge repellent doesn't work. Yes, somebody said ew to me. And I know it doesn't look that good, but I'm just, no, ew, E-W-W-W, as in ill, as in that. That's what I got. Oh, virus. Well, we're all here for you anyway. Yeah, that's what I got. can you say to that? What can you actually say? Yes, Mason, yes. That's what you know, I was pouring my heart out to you. I was pouring my heart out and showing you my special bits that not everybody sees. Even when I'm up the swimming, I wear a t-shirt kind of thing over the top of my bathing suit, so you can't see these bits here. Virus, if it wasn't for these scars, I'd be dead. So yeah, see, I thought, like, by showing you some of it, if there's anybody out there that's going through something similar, they're not alone. Because I'll tell you, see, when I was going through it, see Kylie Minogue, I looked up to Kylie Minogue so much because she had breast cancer, and she had pictures with her bald head and her wee scarf and all the rest of it on, and I thought, oh, she's so brave and doing that, and it makes me feel as if I'm not so alone. You know what I mean? So that's what I thought. But there you go. There you are. That's what. Ew. See the particular, I'm not even going to mention the person's name, but see the particular person, she's got 70,000 subscribers, believe it or not. There you are, 70,000. Anyway, let's forget about, I was sending her love. If she's watching, I'm sending you love. Anyway, even though you don't like my scars. Oh, thank you very much, my wild attic. Oh, I know. Yes, Faris, I know a few people that have got quite a few scars with self-harming, and people don't realise that a lot of depression, and a part of depression that I get is self-loathing. Mine's is, and I absolutely, now you probably, when I'm having a really bad episode, I hate myself, I really do. And I know that sounds stupid and everything, but I feel as if nobody could hate me more than what I hate myself sometimes when I'm having these episodes. So I know that people that do self-harm, that's the kind of feeling they get, and they've got to self-harm to make themselves feel better. But my advice to people that do that kind of thing is get an elastic band and put an elastic band around your wrist. And every time that you feel that you want to self-harm, just ping the elastic band instead of cutting. Or there's a particular girl I talked to, and she hits her head on the wall when she's in one of our slumps. So that's my advice, is to try an elastic band around your wrist and do that. Yes, you could do that as well. Yes, exactly. It's to try and stop the mental pain. People don't realise it because, and the thing is, I've absolutely nothing to hate myself for, and I love my house, and I love yous, and I love my family and my dogs. There's no sense in it. There's absolutely no sense in it. It's just a mental thing in your brain that you've got to overcome. So I try my best to do my swimming and stuff like that, and that helps me a lot. Yes, Vicky, that's a great idea. Get a journal and write all these feelings that you've got down. I think that's a great way to do it as well. But you're never alone. I'm here, and everyone in the chat, we all love each other and prop each other up. But listen, don't be going into these channels that just want to tear you down. I stay away from them. Fair enough, I've been watching that guy Elvis again. Did you see the video of him? Wait to tell you this. Wait to tell you this, right? Someone took a video of him, right? I don't know when, the other day or whatever. And it's his van. Now, I've told you this before, he poos in Walmart bags. Right? So someone had took a video, and underneath his van there's all these Walmart bags, right? So we know it's in the Walmart bags. And somebody's taking a video, right? And you see him, he comes out and he picks up all the Walmart bags and he goes over to the side and there's a little ditch and he just throws them down the ditch. And then he turns around and then he walks back into Walmart to get more bags. Someone actually phoned the police Someone actually phoned the police because they said that's a biohazard and we know what's in the bags. So the police came and got the bags and opened the bags, and inside the bags was soiled adult diapers. There you go. It couldn't even put them in the trash. Can you imagine someone just stumbling across that bag? Yes, someone. I don't know if the police. Well, the police obviously know his van and stuff, but the police went down and found that. Ah, thank you, Linda. I'm not long out of swimming actually. I got an incident up there. I almost fainted, and it was a whole thing. But there you go. That's what he done. Who does that kind of thing? See, that'll put you off your dinner. See, if you want to lose weight, think of that. I'm going to. Thank you. Thank you for that, Elvis. I'll become thin in no time now, thinking about that. Yes, he's a horrible, in every way possible. You think it can't get any worse? Ah, my wild attic. Please don't listen to people. Like, I get that the other day, that eel, because I showed my very private scar with his. And it does get to you that people think that. No, this was no fault of my own, having to get these boobs off. But I just wouldn't do that to someone. I don't. What's wrong with people? What the hell is wrong with them? Who does that? So anyway, that's my rant today. That's my rant. I'm having an episode today, guys. It's the hormones. I'm up and down, and not in a good way. See, I'm always in the gutter. Virus, with me, it's as I say, self-loathing. That I feel the dogs would be better without me. My mum and dad, I'm a burden to them. My daughters, what kind of mother am I? What do you know? And then you feel better and you think, God, I can't believe I felt like that. But I'm having to go through this cold turkey, this thing, because they can't give me any hormone replacement or anything. I've just got to man up and deal with it. Yeah, virus. Yes, Linda, that's exactly how I feel sometimes. So, listen, yous are not alone. I'm here. I'm not all rainbows and sunshine at times. Sometimes I have my bad days. But coming on and talking to you has been wonderful for me. Absolutely wonderful. I used to think, why do people come on and chat every day? Right, but now I get it, because it's great having friends. People that like me. See, my daughter Sophie's got a kind of eating disorder. She is actually eating a lot better now, so she is. But a few years ago, she was so bad that she could hardly walk a couple of steps. She could hardly breathe, and she suffers from what do you call it, anemia as well. And me and her dad took her into hospital, and the doctor took one look at her and said she's no blood in her. And he done tests, and he says that her body was working as if she was on top of Mount Everest. He says that's the way her body was working. So they had to give her a good few bags of blood had to go in her, and they also gave her vitamins and all sorts of stuff as well, intravenous. And they gave her this kind of build-up stuff. It's like juice, but it's got like 3,000 calories or something in it, these wee bottles. And she's been taking that. And she does eat, but she can't eat too much. And people judge her. I hate it. I hate people judging her. You know, it's as if that she's... Do you know, I've almost got a soft spot for Eugenia Cooney because of it. But the thing with Eugenia Cooney is she flashes... She seems proud. She seems proud of her physique. Whereas Sophie wasn't proud of her physique. She was suffering. She was suffering. So we know that. We know that about that as well. That you're... And people will go, she's dead thin and all that. And you want to go like that. Don't be saying that. That's got to make her feel worse. But it's an ongoing thing with Sophie. But she's doing a lot better. I mean, when she comes up here, we sit and watch food programmes. Yes, my wild attic. That's what she was. It was she'd no blood in her at all. So she had to get all these pints of blood. Mikey, for God's sake! She had to get all these pints of blood, but she get vitamins and stuff as well. But it's a wee shame, and as a mother watching her like that, it was heartbreaking for me. I would love to just take it away from her. Yes, so I could get judgmental, but no matter what's wrong with you, you get people out there that judge you. So not in this chat. We're all nice to each other in here. Well, I'm going to go and look for more coat hangers. This is what happens when I don't do an ironing for a few weeks. Now, where do I put this? Here. I know, Virus, I'm so... she looked as if she was gaining a wee bit of weight not that long ago. You know, you could see a wee bit of fat coming back on her cheeks, but she's been really bad again. I wish she would go in and get help. Yes, my wild attic. See, Sophie tried to eat, she just couldn't. She just couldn't eat, and everything that she was eating, she was bringing back up again. She just kept being sick. So it was horrible. I remember she was up here at Christmas a few years ago, and a saucer, see, like a saucer that you put your tea on, a saucer. I gave her that with a wee bit of turkey and one potato, one sausage thing on it with some gravy. And she ate it, and I was like, good, she ate that. And then she went in and she was sick. And then she came into the living room and she was just falling asleep. She had no energy whatsoever. That's how I knew that we had to get her in. But she's like 26, and she's 27 actually. And when you've got a child that's 27, you can't very well drag them into a hospital. They've got to go into the hospital. But I'm still on her case to this day, making her swear in my life if she feels bad that she'll go into hospital. Yes, see, I like Eugenia, but I don't know. She really does need help. We all know that she needs help, but she seems to enjoy. I don't know if it's a shock value, or if she actually, in her own mind, thinks that she looks good like that. I don't know. Because you know how people think they're fat when they look in the mirror? No, I think I'm fat, because I am when I look in the mirror. I hope not, I hope she gets some help. Hi, sweet Hayley. Hayley, I'm just about to wrap it up, so... do you know what? I think I'll have a cup of hot chocolate or something like that. I'm still not feeling great, to tell you the truth. I'm still feeling I'm still not feeling the best. Maybe I shouldn't be operating in irons. Yes, Vicky, that's exactly what I was thinking. But anyway, I love yous all so much. Thank yous all for being there. And I'm here for yous. If yous ever need me, yous can talk to me on Facebook or wherever. I'm always here. And I'll be back again to see yous tomorrow. Have a wonderful Monday. And I send yous all my love and hugs. Bye, everyone.